Welcome! Today I will show you how I made my TV head cosplay out of cardboard. Unfortunately, I did not wrote down the measurements, so this video is only for motivational purposes only. First of all, I have collected cardboard boxes just for this project. I have not so recently bought a scooter, a manual scooter, and I used its box for this project. I carefully cut its corner so it could be open flat. Then I measured the panel with the help of the mask. I didn't measure it, I just cut the box where it looked good. And I had two squares and two rectangles. I placed them together and I taped them together. You can use literally any type of tape or any brand of tape. The only thing it needs is toughness, because you don't want it to fall apart. Then close the box and make sure the tape is inwards, because it can't act as a hinge when it's outside of the box. Close it and make sure to tape it together. It will be hard, but it doesn't have to be perfect! Then I made this helmet thingy out of paper by measuring it to my head, then taping it. Now I needed my TV a roof, so I got another box, laid it flat, and placed my box on it, and drew all the corners of my box to fit on it. Then I cut it out. My roof was weak, so I also added some supports to make it stronger. I placed, then taped the roof to the box. Unfortunately, it was big, but again, it doesn't have to be perfect! I placed my paper helmet into the box, and it was ready for a test run. I have noticed that it was a bit too wide compared to my waist, and it was sitting too low on my head, but I didn't fix those yet. I grabbed a paper shopping bag and cut it till it looked good. I taped it to the box. I have also designed some faces to it and picked the least bad looking drawing. I grabbed my permanent marker and began to draw. It was done and ready. But honestly, I didn't like it. I thought it was too wide and it sat too low on my head. So I cut the tapes off and I cut every panel to the same size. Every panel was square. I redesigned the roof and also added a few layers of carved boards in it, so it would not sit too low on my head. And I also added a fidget spinner to the front of the box, so it would balance out, it would not lean backwards. I decided to design it after my TV that I have in my room, so that's why I gave it 4 square sides. I taped 2 A4 papers to the front, then taped it around. I made a few drawings to check which face I will like. Then I began to sketch. Then I grabbed my permanent marker and drew along the lines. And yes, it was ready! I ended up removing the helmet, so I would have to hold it with one hand, but that's not a problem. Plus, I cut a small hole on the pupil, so I would actually see something. Remember, always make bigger eyes for your cosplay, because if you make small eyes just like me, it will be a pain to cut a hole in it. And remember, this is only a temporary cosplay, because it's made out of cardboard, and unfortunately cardboard tends to mold over time. So yes, I want to give you an advice. Don't overthink it! Just do it! As you can see, I have also failed on my first attempt, but I have managed to fix it, so I literally lost nothing. And right now I am happy with the results. Thank you for watching, take care.